Shishigami Bang! I am reborn! I apologize for making you wait, my friend. But now the ultimate ninja has been resurrected, and the evil quake once again in their boots.
Before the events of the Blazblue series, the NOL attacked Ikaruga and burned it to the ground. In this catastrophe, Bang Shishigami's master, Tenjo, was killed by Major Jin Kisaragi. Jin was the one who would forever also leave a scar on Bang's face. Though discouraged at first, like anyone would, Bang Shishigami moved to the 13th hierarchical city of Kagatsuchi, where he would be a hero of love and justice. Though forever seeing the man that killed his master as his rival, Bang has a no-kill policy, which he took directly from his master. This means Bang will never kill Jin, nor does he ever want to kill Jin. In fact, he befriended him. Though not the smartest tool in the shed, Bang also has a lot of wisdom, just like Chip Zanoff from Guilty Gear. Why I'm doing this episode right after the Chip video is because these two have a lot in common, the main difference being Bang is actually basically Japanese. However, the actual importance Bang has to the story is towards the end of Chrono Phantasma. See, the nail on Bang's back is very important. It is the catalyst to use Kushinada's linchpin. Cauldrons are things that should very much be destroyed, and I really don't need to talk about them right now. So Bang does do this, and yeah, he's a hero. Keep on fighting for justice, Bang. We know we want you to.
Bang, drop that nail onto Kushinada's linchpin. Hurry!
I hear your words, and I will heed the call! Master, grant me this boon. Let my request be met with favor! Master, let my spirit reach you for love and justice! Phoenix! Attention!
This is David Leibowitz with Philosophy of BigBang Philosophy, and I'm so excited to talk about Blazblue again. I love this franchise so much. I'm ready to talk about Bang Shishigami. The best! The most awesome character ever. No, he's not my favorite, but he's a funny boy, and we're going to talk about Funny Boy and his funny boy things. And how this song is... how these three songs have a little bit more than you think. So, without further ado, I am a guy that understands philosophy. I have a master's in social psychology, a master's in social sciences, a undergraduate in moral psychology, so I know philosophy, psychology, religion, and all of that stuff. Religion on the side, not really from school. But let us now, without further ado, talk about these three wonderful songs that relate to Bang! Look at him. Look at him! Woo! Already raising the curtains of paradise. So, paradise, there is a sense in a version of Buddhism which ninjas subscribe to, and there is a later thing that very blatantly points to Buddhism, that the paradise is the pure land in Buddhism, known as basically where Amitabha Buddha lives, and he is not really but he knows that he can't but I think he's going more in a Zen way, because he knows he can't really live in paradise, because Ikaruga's down. So how far are you willing to go to truly be a man? Already, Furin Kazan is from Sun Tzu, and it basically says be as powerful as fire, as gentle or as silent as a forest, as swift as the wind, and as sturdy as a mountain. So here we're relating to Bang uses fire techniques, so this is a reference to his fire powers. He's burning. Can crush mountains. There we go. Now we have a reference to mountains. Japan, of course, is the land of the rising sun, so that is a note that the Japanese nature is here. The passions flaring up, lets light rush through you like a burning dragon. So here we have the sense of the animal self, in that he basically needs to integrate. He's that Bang basically as being of a lesser people, because his people of Ikaraga went away. Basically, the burning dragon, in a sense, is his animality and his wildness towards everything else, and that he fully lives in a life of passion and power. I mean, basically, Bang is just a rogue ninja. I mean, he's got his people, but he is at the verge of defeat. He is constantly at the end of his life, but he, with the warrior's mindset, keeps on going and fighting onward. He wants to keep on. This is very courageous. He knows when not to be brash in sort of Aristotle's terms, but he knows when not to not be weak either. He constantly is on his guard, which I think is admirable. Calmly, again, be gentle as to be swift and calm. Like your opponent is pathetic. He's actively analyzing the situation with his intuition, because Bang is not the smartest cookie in the shed, but he is very much understanding of his past and techniques in the way of the warrior. I love it. That's the most important. This is a very important line. Again, he's taking from his traditions, and past from his late master, and wants to keep on that tradition. This right here is demonstrating, if you've listened to my discussion of Must Die, Susanoo's theme, that is all about Japan lost its meaning, it lost its god, and all of that. Bang, in a way, is Japan keeping on its god. Not Susanoo. There's gonna be a later line that says, "Don't worship some god you never met." But he's worshiping the proper Japanese god, the god that might have existed before this, in the past universe, before these technological beings existed, which he is that spark for Japan to bring back its meaning, and I love it. But he's as we talked about with Chip, if you listen to my Chip thing, this is all about being spontaneous and wanting to achieve your goals, because Bang also, well, I don't think he has his dream is just to be a warrior fighting for justice, as opposed to being president and making a real impact on the world. But he's wild, he's an animal, he brings perfectly with his passions, and I love it. I think this is a very telling line, exactly what I was saying. The Sleeping Lands reference to the mountainside, but also a reference to the Japanese spirit that has been laid dormant, the Japanese unconscious, in a way. The Japanese unconscious. And he is bringing that unconscious, all the Japanese traditions back to light. Sort of that last line, sort of about the chakra, sort of going through, and very anime. I don't know how actually this is, how actually accurate. Again, this is all just shonen ninja stuff. He's not an accurate ninja at all. Gaijin Guma would definitely say he would not be an accurate ninja. All right, we're about to get to the line. This is why I want to talk about this, because ominous time where all meaning is gone, confusion, everyone's ignorant of their past, ignorant of the past life, this past samsara, you could say. Confusion disguising, but that sort of in itself, Bang is reflecting, how have I truly understood my ninja traditions? Have I truly kept to them, or am I just in this weird ignorance about what I'm doing, just like sort of Chip is? But I don't think he is. I think he understands. I love this so much. That's literally, that is literally Buddhism right there. Buddhism says that nothing has substance. There is no soul. There is no self. Everything passes like nothing. Even the gods fade. Everything fades. So eventually this world will fade too. The world of desire, he keeps a cool head, because actually it's interesting that fundamentally everyone else is ruled by desire, ruled by the scientific age. But he understands that Bang sort of has this inner intuition that is profound, that fundamentally samsara will go, as essential fiction does happen. The samsara, the constantly repeating world, will actually end in a sense, but fundamentally when it ends, a new samsara will merge where everyone is much more happy and not living under the reign of these science gods. But fundamentally desire will stay fundamentally, but Bang in a sense has transcended, has in a sense reached nirvana, in a sense. Fire, water, air. Fire, water, earth, air. Yeah, this is the ninja art, to be cool, and that through all of the stress and all of the struggles, Bang keeps on going. I love it. I love it. All right. We will continue on to the next song. Hello, this is David Lee with Philosophy Weekend Philosophy, and let us continue with Bang's Chrono Phantasma Furin Kazan theme. Yeah, That's about it. You know, Bang's manly. He's a manly man. I love it, but he is a very individualist. He's not really collectivist. I mean, he is very much a collectivist at the same time, but he's like anime collectivist. In the sense, anime individualist collectivist at the same time. Like he follows his own path, but he follows his own path because the actual Japanese culture is gone. Always be open. Always be happy. That's in the Nietzschean way. We must be happy always. Any sadness that comes to our lives should just go away. I mean, you bear it, but you bear it until you allow it to do so. In a sort of a Jewish way, we allow our suffering to transform us and help us to help alleviate the world. I think we'll talk about this in Persona 5 Tactica a lot. That suffering is a means of transformation. Fundamentally, there is not a necessarily utilitarian, but there is a net output. Bang is just such a good guy. I love him. So in the Nietzschean way, the lion says no to the established rules, and Bang is saying, with his strength and courage, saying no to the established rules of society. Exactly. He is that animal. He is very much just in touch with nature, in touch with the elements, where many others are as well, but he truly is understanding of what is right, even if he is dumb. It's only Bang is dumb, but like Chip, he's dumb in a very he has complete street smarts. This is a complete this is basically just like the villains of Guilty Gear, that they want order and control, especially Izanami. I mean, obviously, the actual villain of Blazblue wants absolute chaos. So that, but Terumi is hiding behind Izanami, who is basically a figure of Jesus. Well, not really Jesus, but it's the librarian is Jesus-y a little bit, and they want order and control. So, but he says no. If we embrace animality, it's both not what Izanami will say it is, and also what Terumi thinks running wild is, which is just everyone killing each other. It means love, and beyond good and evil, according to Nietzsche, is love. This is what we were talking about. Exactly this. We were talking about tears even can bring us to hope and change. You can't be weak. You can't be weak. You can't just let the pain make you hide into a corner. You have to take action out of it. Oh God! So this is yes. You create order. He creates his own order out of the darkness by saying no to the established. This is basically Jung, our guy who's inspired personas, is how he would take Nietzsche to say you take away the darkness, you take away Terumi, Izanami, and create a world of peace, a world where everyone is allowed to flourish and be themselves and individuate. A wonderful life, exactly. That Bang has found the ultimate life. I love this so much. Yeah, so not to Izanami, who is preaching order, and not Terumi, who is preaching absolute chaos. Make your own miracle. This is literally the same thing as we talked about Chip. You find your own miracle. You don't believe in miracles. You will absolutely find your dream because the world and the universe has conspired to make your beliefs a reality. And Bang does exactly that at the end of Chrono Phantasma. I mean, he does what he needs to. He helps in changing the world with Kushinada's linchpin. No, you don't regret your choices. And I love that because in BlazBlue, tomorrow never comes. Fundamentally, some actual samsara happens, not a world that doesn't go forward. This is very Buddhist in the sense that the world must change, the world must go forward, as opposed to a world where absolute stagnation has happened, where too much order has taken over. I love it. Yeah, the world is pleasant and painful, but you have to take the pain and you have to take it in stride. I mean, this is Bang taking his notion of his master, the fact he lost his master, and he goes to Jin and says, "Well, I want to get revenge on you, but I won't kill you, and I'll be your friend at the same time. I want revenge on you, Jin, but I also will be your friend." Because that's a lovely guy that Bang is. I love it! It's an interesting lyric. Disloyalty. Yeah, I mean, yeah, don't be like Terumi, who's constantly just killing people. For this, the true Japanese is a place of love. The true Japan is a place of love, not absolutely doing things for your own gain, being selfish, being in a world where where pain is taken away just for a machine to go. There is no the machine god shouldn't be listened to. You should listen to yourself. I love it! Then keep training, because the thing will always keep on training, because he's a good shonen protagonist that's in BlazBlue. That he's not the main character, but he is basically just a shonen protagonist, and he's awesome. Woo! Alright, we got one more. We got Bang, the vocal version of Bang's theme. I believe it was Philosophy Video Game Philosophy, and I'm back to record the final song, which is the vocal version of Bang's original version of Reppuu or Gale. And we will get to it. This I have the least to talk about, but we will say anything we can. Yeah, the nail which would ultimately serve as the thing that would use Kushinada's linchpin is the nail that he got from his master, which is fundamentally a thing that will help bring order and purity back to the world. Bang is that symbol. Open sight, clear intuition, passion, all of this. Gentle lion, as gentle as a forest, because he is a gentle lion. He's a figure of love, but the lion has both a gentle side, a loving side, and a aggressive side, which Bang will use but not use to kill. I think this is a very classic thing of the hero creates order out of chaos. But an interesting thing again is that he's going against a pre-established order in a sense, but he's creating his own order, the order of love and connection, rather than absolute chaos. Because again, that's fighting what Terumi wants, which is absolute chaos. The world is, so these interesting that he is still fighting against chaos, because there is a lot of chaos still around, or maybe the false negative form of order is actually chaos, because it's not truly true order. The shadow, it's like the shadow, which is the shadow of Terumi, because Terumi is the shadow of meaninglessness in Japanese life. Because I think we have to talk about Japan after World War II lost its religion, basically. It already lost Buddhism, and then it lost Shinto. So because it lost Shinto, it basically is saying that they lost their religion. They wanted to go to the West, but Bang is that cool Japanese spirit that was all about shiawase, or togetherness, of love, which is what is needed. That's what I'm saying. And right here, clenching onto Karuga's past, he's a symbol of the past. He will help bring back the proper order, the proper Japanese order. But he's also saying the regulations that are there speak hypocrisy, which is saying that that's the NOL. The NOL is that form of order, but it's a false order. And he wants to go on to the true order, the true, at least, balance of the Tao, which is the togetherness of chaos and order. Maybe a little nod to Amaterasu, the sun goddess. This is a little Aristotelian here, because he's turning his recklessness, his brashness, his weakness into courage, which is ultimately the median between weakness and brashness. I think what we're seeing is that the sorrow of that day, that he's holding on to the sorrow, but he goes forward with happiness. He doesn't go forward in sadness, and that's what is very important about Bang. The Heavenly Mesmer, he's a figure of God, and the Phoenix, he's reborn to be a crime fighter. This is so beautiful that, like, with Bang's message about true happiness, that is, he's not saying shigatagana, he's not saying that it can't be helped. He's saying we gotta go forward, and I love that. Literally a reference to gentle as a forest, hotter than fire. Is where we're gonna get the rest? The mountains, are we gonna get the wind as well? There's the reference right there, the Fudorigazan. He's just listed it out as we talked about earlier. Well, I think that basically showed why Bang is the secret to Japanese happiness. He's a warrior that has been grieving. He's grieving, of course, the loss of Japan. What was lost in Ikaruga is the decimation of Japan, but what was rebuilt, is this order of strict order, which is devoid of religion, while Bang holds on to religion. And I think that's very, very powerful. Well, this has been David Lee's Philosophy of Big Game Philosophy. Next Arxis video is going to be on Trigger. And of course, we have the interview with Sean Chiplock to talk about Kai Kaisk, and we're going to have him react to Roar of the Spark. I'm very excited. Alright, Daily Philosophy of Big Game Philosophy. Peace.